Hello, how is everybody today? Today I am doing something a little different for you guys. Over the months I have gotten some comments about wanting to see my collection, so today I am actually going to go through and show you guys my collection. I hope you enjoy this video, but we're gonna get into it. I do first want to mention that there is a giveaway going on that is linked down below. There are 7 winners for that. As soon as we hit 1,500 subscribers. If you guys are not aware, I at the very least upload Monday through Friday. This video is going to be like a vloggy sort of a video. It's the only way I know how to do this sort of a video. There's other information linked down below if you want to see it, if you care about it, whatever. All right, let's get into this. Since I've never done anything like this before, we're just gonna kind of wing it and get it done. So I guess we'll start with the top of my vanity here and just kind of go around. If you notice a reflection in the mirror at any point in time, yes, I am in my PJs today, and yes, my room is probably a mess. But let's start over here. So I have my brushes, and I have 4 cups full of brushes, and I just keep them in little glass things. So this back here, these are all face brushes. These are a mix of face and eye brushes. And this one is just full of eye brushes. And then this one also is full of eye brushes. And then I also have some sponges there. And then these are some of my powders, or all of my powders. And then we can get into my perfume collection. So I have this that I got in a subscription box. It smells good. It's a pretty bottle. I kept it. And we go over here, and so I got this as a gift. I thought that the bottle was really super cute. I've never worn this perfume. I have sprayed it. It's not really my thing, but I do like the bottle. And then back here we have Poison Girl by Dior. We have Black Orchid by Tom Ford. We have Wanderlust by Michael Kors. We have Center by Kat Von D. We also have Black Opium by YSL. I have the pink. And I also have the blue. I have Prada Candy, and then I also have a roller ball of Prada Candy, and then I also have a roller ball of YSL Mon Paris. Here I have Bon Bon by Victor and Ralph. And then back here I have Just Because of You by Armani. And then I really like these. Eventually I will get a larger size of those, but those are Elizabeth and James. I've got Black, Amethyst, and Bourbon. And then I have Juliet Has a Gun. That's not focusing. And then I have, from the same brand, I have this one. Focus. What's it called? Oh, Not a Perfume. This is not a perfume. Or just not a perfume. What is it? Yeah, it's just not a perfume. And then over here, if you notice, I am sort of organized. Over here by Nest, I have a roller ball of Black Tulip. I have the full size of Black Tulip. And then I have a smaller bottle of Indigo. And if you guys are wondering why I have like a couple of the same sort. It's because I do like to take the smaller ones when I go on vacation. I don't like to pack the full-size perfume. And then I also have Bright Crystal by Versace. And then there is, this doesn't say anything, so I'm not sure. It's just a little perfume bottle that smells good, I'm sure. And then I also have bergamot perfume. And then I also got this in a subscription box. It's Nanette Lepore. I don't know who that is, but it smells good. And then I also have a rollerball oil of hibiscus and a wapui. So, traveling along back here, I have my setting sprays and my foundation. I'm pretty picky when it comes to setting sprays and foundations, so I don't collect them. I don't have a lot, but I have Too Faced Hangover. You can see I have a small size and a large size of All Nighter. I like to take the smaller ones on vacation with me instead of packing the big ones. I have a First Aid Beauty Primer. And then I have a couple of sample size Tarte foundations, but then my go-to foundations, I have Cover FX and Neutrogena. I'm not going to pull this out, but I will show you. In this drawer, this is where I keep all of my sample-sized perfumes. It looks like they're kind of falling over a little bit, but as you can see, I have a lot. And then back there, I do keep nail polishes, which I don't really collect much of that. So, there's that. And then next, we're going to get into this drawer. So there are 3 baskets in here, and this is where I keep my eye products. So I am going to pull these out and we'll sit on the bed and go through them. Okay, so in this basket I have my mascaras. So I have Superhero by It Cosmetics. I have Lash Alert by Ico. I also have a smaller version of that. I have Lancome Hypnose Drama, my Ride or Die Chanel mascara, and then I have some minis here. Too Faced Better Than Sex, Urban Decay Perversion, Tarte Maneater, Lancome Big Monsieur, and then I have a couple of sample sizes of MAC. I also have my Thrive mascara, my Lash Princess mascara, and then I have some that have not been taken out. I have Bad Gal Bang in a large and small version, and then I also have my Ride or Die Chanel hanging out there. In this basket, these are my brow products, and then also my Tarte Shape Tape. So I have my Anastasia, I have the Brow Wiz and the Brow Definer, and then I have the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel because I had 2 of these. I don't know where the second one is. It kind of disappeared. I don't know, maybe I left it in Paris. Maybe it was empty, who knows. Anyway, I bought a full size because I do like that brow gel. I have an NYX tinted brow that I have not opened yet. I have this Anastasia brow gel. I don't know, I feel like it's a little too dark for me, but it was the lightest that they offered. So there's that. And then the Brow Gal brow gel. I really do like that stuff. And then I have a brow highlight by Anastasia. And then I also have a brow definer that is unopened. I have NYX Control Freak for the brows. And then I also in here have Highbrow by Benefit. Never used it. I think I got it in a subscription box. And then I have my body glitters here, and then I also have my glitter glue. Third basket, these are all of my eyeliners and lip liners. I'm not going to go through every single one, but I have liners in here from Too Faced, Urban Decay, NYX, Tarte, ColourPop, Stilla. I don't know, it's pretty random, and you can see that it goes pretty deep. So I would probably say there's at least 100 eyeliners and lip liners in there. And then also I keep my sharpener in this basket. But these are actually part of the Game of Thrones collection. I've taken them all out. I've used them. And I really love Urban Decay eyeliners. I don't know, I feel like they stay the best. And then for glitter eyeliners, I really do love the Too Faced liners. Let's see. I don't know. There's just a bunch in there, so I'm not going to pull them out. But that's mainly what is in there. In these next two drawers are lip products. In this top drawer, I have 3 baskets, and they are all my most used lipsticks. And in the bottom drawer, there are 2 baskets. They are my least used lipsticks. I will pull them out. Give me a second. So lip products, these are all organized by brand. My most used are in here. So I have Urban Decay. I have quite a few of those. I don't know if this is going to pick up right. There we go. So I have Weirdo. I don't know if you guys want me to go through all of these or not. 1993. F-Bomb. Oh no, there's a lot. Mrs. Mia Wallace. Focus. What is that? Oh. Bad Blood. Insanity. There we go. Insanity. ZZ. And then I have Heat. And then I also have the topper in Heat. The special effects topper. So there's that. I don't know if I'm not going to go through all these. Backstab. Anyway, you can see I have multiple Urban Decays. And then also in here, I have the I have a couple by The Balm. In here, I have some colors by Bobbi Brown. This is the only one of this pencil in Sugar. And then this actually needs to go with my lip glosses, but it's a tinted lip gloss, so I kind of just keep it in here with my lipsticks. So in here, I have a bunch of the NARS pencils. I absolutely love these things. I have a NARS lipstick. The Huda lipstick is in here. Finding Ferdinand, that's probably one of my favorite reds. And then I have some in here from Bobbi Brown. But that's really everything that's in this one. I have this by Soap and Glory. That is a really comfortable lipstick. These are my second most used. Again, I'm not going to go through these because I just think that would take too much time. But in here, we have Too Faced, we have Tarte, we have Burt's Bees. This is probably one of my favorite reds, Lady Balls by Too Faced. And I also really like, where are they? Mean Girls. That was what I was wearing on my lips the other day when I unboxed Lavish and something else. There are a couple Milani lipsticks in here, but as you can see, it goes pretty deep. So Burt's Bees, I already told you that. Milani, Tarte. Let's see what else is in here. I think that's it, unless there's like a single in here of something or That's what I thought. And these Jolie things, the 3-pack of Jolie Cosmetics. Don't quite remember what box those come in, but they did come in a box subscription. And those are my second most used. These are not fitting in here as nicely as they did. The third most used lipsticks. I'm not going to pull them out. I'm just going to leave them in here. You can just kind of see them. So in here I have my NYX and e.l.f. lips. I have some Ulta lip creams. There is this by Model Co. and this by Glow Stick. I don't even know who that came in like a subscription box, but you can see that that goes deep to, what are these? These are, oh, those are e.l.f. Okay. So, oh, and then there's a double lipstick here by Wander Beauty. That's really bothering me that that's not sitting in there. And then in this basket, again, I'm not going to dig through it. You can see it's a couple deep, but I have all of my Ofra lipsticks. This is a Lorac Pro lipstick, Kat Von D, and Clinique. And the Kat Von D is too deep as well. And that's this. And then these over here are my least used lipsticks. So over here I have ColourPop lipsticks. There are, well, okay, so there are just kind of like a bunch of random lipsticks in here by different brands, but there are ColourPop lipsticks in here. There is one Jeffree Star lipstick in here, Ciate London, and there are some, sadly, Bite Beauties in here. So I used to own a lot of Bite Beauties, and for some reason I acquired an allergic reaction to them. And so I ended up giving like 26 of them to my daughter. And I did keep a couple of my favorite colors just in case I wanted to risk it. I mean, the allergy doesn't kill me or anything, but my lips swell up and they get like real peely and cracky, like just overnight when I put Bite lipsticks on. So they are there just in case I want to chance it because I do love the colors, but that is my lipstick collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baskets full of lipstick. All right, let me put these away. Last thing is what everybody come here to see. All of my palettes. Now, if you guys are still with me at this point, I'm going to go through these palettes, and what I would like you to do is tell me which palette you would like me to use on my next Get Ready With Me. Leave that down in the comments. My next live Get Ready With Me, which will either be the first or second Tuesday of next month. Haven't gotten around to deciding that yet, but if you could just let me know. So first I'm going to start down here at the bottom because I am not going to open that. What I will actually do is link my unboxing of the Game of Thrones vault. I'll link that down below if you would like to see all of those items that are in there, and I swatch them and everything. So we go up here to this shelf, and these are my blushes. I have my Tarte blush in Partey, which you guys know that is my favorite, and then my Too Faced in Peach Beach, which is also my favorite. This is actually a gold highlighter. I just didn't have any room, as you'll see moving up with my things. Now these are, I'm pretty sure that these are Ofra blushes. I've hardly ever used them. And then I have a cheek palette by IBY, Pretty Vulgar, Space Case, and then the balm I have Frat Boy and Down Boy. And then I also have a blush by Sigma that I most recently acquired in a box subscription. I am not a huge blush collector, so they just kind of fit nicely on that shelf. This is where things get kind of tricky. Now, things are organized to a degree, but you will also see that things are a little scattered because I've run out of room. On this shelf, these are highlighters. So I have the Kevin Aquan highlighter. I have Anastasia's Aurora, Moonchild, and her Glow Kit. Let's not break anything today. This, which just recently came in a box subscription. Can't say that word. A Givenchy highlighter. Let's see what else is here. This is the Tarte glitter highlighter that you guys have seen me wear multiple occasions. I have a Morphe highlighter, and then there's also a vintage highlighter down there. A couple more Tarte highlighters. Mary Luminizer by The Balm, and then there's also a trio over there by The Balm. Back there is a Bella Paris highlighter that I've never used. And then this is a trio, or a quad, maybe it's a quad, by Kat Von D. And then back here I have a ColourPop highlighter, and in the back I have a Becca highlighter. If we come up here, there are four other highlighters here. Two by Too Faced. Well, all four of them are by Too Faced, but they're just different types by Too Faced. And then up here is where I keep my Ofra and my Becca highlighters. They are some of my most used. Well, that Ofra is down there, but these are some of my most used. So I have, let's see. This is Vanilla Quartz. This one is Pearl Flashed Gold. This one is Prismatic Amethyst. This is one of my favorite highlighters. And then back there is a trio of Ofra. I got these in a subscription box. I don't use them. Well, hold on, let me open them for you. So they're really, really super pretty, but I have both of the end ones. The only one of these that I don't have is that center one. The center one is Glazed Donut, but I haven't used them yet. I do love them, but I haven't used them yet. And then, of course, I have another trio of Ofra here, and then a couple of other Ofra highlighters. Some more Becca over here, and then this highlight by Estate is super pretty, and same with this Artist Couture. There is a Cover FX highlight, and then just some rando highlight. It's falling over. Just some rando highlight by Nudes that is hanging out back there. Let's start with the eyeshadow palettes and things of that nature. So this shelf and this shelf is mostly Too Faced. There is this Eye Bloom by Beauty Creations that I stuck here, and then there is also this palette, which is I don't remember what's it called. Hold on. It's by I Love Revolution. Let me see real quick what the name of this palette is called. Oh, Sprinkles. So there is that. And then right here I have the chocolate gold. I have the gingerbread. I have the regular chocolate bar. I have the white chocolate bar. And I have the peach palette. And then I have a couple of smaller palettes here. I have sugar cookie. I have chocolate chip. And then I have the pineapple palette. I think that's what it's called. I'm not 100% sure. I also have Pretty Mess, and then I have Wake Up and Makeup Repeat. Wake Up, Makeup Repeat by Too Faced. It's just, it's kind of like a little wallet thingy, and then this is what it looks like on the inside. Oh, Don't fall, don't fall. Okay, so then over here I have the I Want Candy. I have the honey, peanut butter, and what's this one called? I don't remember. Let's take a peek. Let's see, Too Faced honey, Too Faced peanut butter, and oh, totally cute. You can see how much I actually use that because I don't even know the name of it. And then in this was a holiday trio set. The trio is still in there. I'm not going to pull them out. Let's move up to this shelf. So these are all of my Anastasia palettes, minus this one because there's no room. As you can see, there's no room left under here. So I have, well, pretty much all of them. I have the Norvina palette, I have the Prism palette, I have the Alyssa Edwards, I have the Subculture, I have the Renaissance, and I have the Soft Glam. I also have the Riviera palette, and then this palette, I am not sure of the name. It's pretty old. I should probably actually throw that one away. But it just kind of sits on the bottom shelf there. And then I have the Jackie Inea, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, palette. And if we move up here to this shelf, if I take this down for a second, I have the Tamex Revolution palette. It's really, really pretty bright colors. I have the Tribe by Juvia's. I have the Blushing Berries by Dose of Colors. There is the Nomad palette. I don't remember what box subscription I got that in. And then I have some Urban Decay palettes. So this is all like metallic, or it's like a metal palette. It's really pretty. And then I have the Naked 2 Basics. This palette is Interstellar Orbit. I won it in a giveaway. It's not an Urban Decay. I don't know what brand it's from, but it's there. And then I also have the Cherry palette, the Reloaded palette, and the Naked Heat palette. And then also my Nude palette by The Balm, which is like my go-to for my basic eye looks, 100%. And then over on this shelf, we have a Violet Voss. So we have the Violet Voss Essentials. I have the Violet Voss The Rainbow, Violet Voss Pro, and then we have the Fruit Sorbet, the La Macaroon, and the Berry Burst mini palettes. And then we also have on this shelf some ColourPop singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And then we have some Urban Decay singles. I have a pink and then I have a gold here. And then, ooh, fall. I have an IBY single that is really pretty, just hanging out in the crease. And then I have NYX Avant Pop. I have Avant Pop. I have some glitters there. I have 3 sleek palettes. They are themed. I don't remember the themes. I think one is green, one is blue, one is brown. I'm not going to pull them out. There is also an NYX self-made palette here. The Laguna palette that I got in a subscription box. And then there are, they are the palette, oh, okay, the Studio Makeup palettes on the go. And there's 2 of them. They're both pretty neutral palettes, but I did stick my fingers in them, so I kept them. And then on the bottom here, I have Fig-tastic by City Color. And then we will go over here. So over here, I have 3 Tarte palettes. Now, I am not a Tarte collector, so those are the only 3 palettes that I have. They are all pretty neutral. It is what it is. I also have my NYX Glitter Goals over here, and my NYX Off Tropic. And then we have some Purr palettes. We have the Purr Festival. We have the Per Sorbet, I can't pronounce that, so, oh, I'm not gonna even try, Diaries. And then we have the Per and BoxyCharm collab hanging out in the back. And then we also have Party Animal by Laura Lee. And then we have the Lady Boss palette by More Us. I have, oop, don't fall. I have two homemade, I have two put them together yourself Buxom palettes, and then there is also a Naked Cosmetics palette down there. I'll open these palettes for you since they are self-made, so you can see the colors just in case you want me to make a look with one of these palettes. But these are the two palettes that I have from Buxom. And then this shelf is probably, well, no, I can't even say that. I was gonna say this is probably my most used shelf, but it's not, because the Anastasias are down there and the Violet Valses are there. So in this section, I have the ColourPop palettes. I have Honey and Just My Luck. I have Yes Please, My Little Pony, Semi Precious, All I See Is Magic, and then back in the back I have some Ofra eyeshadows. And then next to the ColourPop I have my Huda Beauties. So I have Desert Dusk palette. I also have all three of the Neon palettes. And then I have quite a few of the Obsession palettes. I have Mauve, Emerald, Ruby, Amethyst, Topaz, Sapphire, Electric, and Gemstone. Why is that not focusing? There we go. And then behind these are all of my Lorac palettes. So I have Lorac Los Angeles Pro, and then I have Lorac Los Angeles Mega Pro 4. My favorite palette in the whole wide world, Lorac Gold Unzipped. And then I also have Lorac Neon Lights, which I have not used yet. I also have Lorac Unzipped Brazen, and I have Lorac Unzipped Desert. And then last but not least, we have the top shelf. So I have the two Jeffree Star palettes. These aren't very deep just because it's the top shelf and I have a hard time reaching it. So I have the Jawbreaker palette, the Beauty Killer palette. We have the Ruby May palette in Bright. So we also have the Moods palette by Laura Sanchez. We have the Tetris palette. We have the Moira Daydreams palette. And then in the very back, we have the Kat Von D Fetish palette. So that is my collection. I didn't go through my primers. Those are hanging out in the bathroom. I'm not gonna really mess with the primers, but that's my collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, pick a palette. Help me pick a palette for my next live Get Ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I wasn't too boring. I know it's probably gonna be kind of a long video because I have a lot of stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed this my collection video, and have a great day. Bye.